Hey everyone, guest 273 here. And today I was feeling comical, so you might notice the thumbnail is a little bit different than usually, but we are gonna be playing the same game as always. But before I get into the game, I will do a very quick audio check, both for YouTube and for Twitch. You know how it goes, I'm a one-man show, so I'm responsible for all of the mishaps that may or may not happen. So, what is the audio quality like on YouTube? Is it crisp and clean? All of the mishaps that may or may not happen. So, yep, that is good. I sound like myself, and what about Twitch? I sound like myself, and what about Twitch? I also sound like myself, amazing. One day, I'm gonna not sound like myself. That's how I sound like with my nose, when I hold my nose closed. You do know your voice changes a little bit based on that. So, we're gonna be playing a single player scenario in Heroes of Might and Magic 3, Horn of the Abyss, as we usually do. And, you know the spiel by now. Continuing from the Armageddon's Blade maps, and I think this was a 6-player map, right? Yes. Dawn of War, a 6-player map, but you may not have known that Dawn of War was also the name of a early 2000s real-time strategy game developed by Relic. Dawn of War 40k, Warhammer 40k, is actually one of my favorites. I saw it was recently, like half a year ago. I think actually in the Christmas sale. It was like 90% off or 85% off, and I just bought the whole game, and I was like, you know what? Not sure if I would stream that or if I would play it, but I have it in my library, and because I was feeling nostalgic about it. But yeah. Just the name of the map brought so many memories back. Anyway, we are going to be playing as purple here, and I thought, you know what, Factory is a mechanical town, Sam's the mechanic specialist, and I think I chose crystals as my starting bonus. So, what can this map named Dawn of War tell us about itself? By the way, the red and green player, the Stronghold players, are indeed in a team together. So, it has been rumored that the barbarians have been preparing for war for quite a while. Today looks to be like the day they have been waiting for. They have launched an attack upon the cities, and now war is breaking out everywhere. It is up to you, and only you, to take control. So yeah, the filthy barbarians, filthy greenskins, are rising up against technology and all the civilized towns. So, let us see if the 4 players playing for themselves can beat the Stronghold players for playing together. Let's jump into this Dawn of War. No tournament rules, no nothing. I saw an interesting update, or like a patch note. Hot fixed a bug where apparently you could create 0 stacks or something like that. I didn't even know that was possible, but that sounds pretty funny. So, the barbarians have been preparing for war for some time now. A few days ago they started their campaign to rid the world of everyone else. Seeing this, the other lords of this realm have risen up in arms. It is now up to you to get everyone under control. So yeah. We have Sam here. Sam, since ancient times, Earthoil had wreaked havoc on the farmers of Jadami, erupting in fountains and laying waste to their crops and pastures. Sam, the daughter and apprentice of a skilled blacksmith, was the first to tame this black beast by forcing it into a pipe and making it heat her forge. Her inventions made Earthoil into Burton's blood, food, and arms. She does start with quite a lot of mechanics, 24. Starts with offense and tactics. So, I think she's one of the more interesting starting heroes for Factory, as usually you want quite a few halflings as your ranged power stack, but you know, with Sam you don't have that. Everyone starts with one town. Shiva, Gunnarsson. Looks like we have another Factory town led by Agar, Ryan and Iona. So we have some towns with level 5 mage guilds, which is the thing I was worried about. In the tavern we have Eanswythe, an amazing guy, because we can level his estates, and we also have Cult. Potentially pretty good with the learning. So, yeah. With Sam, usually mechanics are your fastest stack. You have only mechanics, so you can just roll around immediately. We need to look for some type of gold early on. I see this halfling hut. But yeah, we also need to flag these mines, so I think we're just gonna be going and grabbing the 2 essential mines. Would really like the sawmill before the ore pit, but yeah, I guess I kind of went here first. I think I will pick up the badge of courage immediately in case we get into a fight, so we would have a higher chance of moraling. Just checking, anything interesting? Nope. There is a boat here. Can't really reach it quite yet. There's a windmill here, and I do think those would be quite difficult. And yeah, we would definitely send like a second hero to grab the foundry. I think we will just continue this way and try to grab a sawmill. I could also be adventurous and try to look for gold here. So far no gold, which is actually pretty worrying. Would like to get some gold in the first week for sure. So, do we flag it, do we not? I think we will skip it for now. We will rather go for the sawmill. Ooh, and there is a chest here. Okay, amazing. In that case, yeah. This wood, go for the sawmill, and that. And day 3, we will see if the chest is big or small. Yeah, it's a small one, which is a shame. So, I see some kind of a creature regarding something here. Oh, this is a scholar actually. Should we go and grab the scholar with Sam, or should we not? I think... Yeah, sure, why not? This looks like it could be a dead end. Oh, actually, no, I'm completely wrong. This is not a dead end. Good morning, guest. Good morning, Roland Paulus. How is Roland doing? So, the scholar gives us knowledge, which is actually quite welcome. Crewmates, it's kind of difficult taking a fight with these low numbers. Actually, the creature numbers feel very high. Yeah, especially if this is like 18 Pegasi, this would just, or like 15 Pegasi even, this would just assassinate us, even if I made some 1 stacks. I should actually have some 1 stacks, just in case there's like an enemy hero, a second hero. That would be quite awkward actually, meeting somebody really fast. I actually think, what would be the play? The play would probably be getting these Pegasi. I can't really do it quite yet. The trident here would be like amazing. So, we're gonna be grabbing a second hero, like immediately. Ian is just a must-have, and yeah. Then, by taking the halflings, and by delivering an extra little bit of army for Sam. Yeah, we'll just do this. So now we actually have like a half a decent stack of units. So we need to also be careful to not like accidentally fire attack ourselves. I think the trick for that is like having only 6 stacks. But yeah. Factory is one of those towns which I feel like you need to have a little bit of practice with, and I'm kind of like out of practice at the moment. Crewmates would be like a pretty easy fight, but then again the Pegasi, I do think the trident will be like a very big power boost and helping us clear the map faster. And Ian, you're very close to this crystal, you might as well take it, and then you can just pick up the rest of these resources in the other direction. So now our income is going to be 750, which is very welcome. So 1, 2. I think we'll go for the a chest actually kind of have to take it immediately. With Ian, you would kind of, you would like both actually, the experience and the gold. We took the gold for now. So, with Sam, I think we should be fine dealing with these Pegasi. And we'd actually, oh, we actually do have tactics, right? I kind of forgot about that. That makes this whole thing easier. I was thinking I was missing something. Sam feels like she's quite difficult to play, but no. So, Pegasi will fly in. Oof. Yeah, the Pegasi will fly in, and I have a few things I could do. I could put the one stack up here and attack this with the larger stack, or I could just attack the bigger Pegasi stack. If I do this, they would potentially cause like a fire attack on my own armadillos. You know what, let's just do this. Defend, and then I feel like shooting this guy. He's shooting him again. Actually did quite a lot. But this is kind of like perfect actually. Do this, the bigger side, boom boom. And we only lost 3 engineers. 1, 2, 3. Did this massive fight. So try with domination plus 7 attack skill. Now we have a 10 attack. That is going to be like extremely useful for the early game fights. In the main town, I kind of want a town hall. So I'm actually wait. We have a bank as a building. I kind of forgot about that as a thing. We could gain 0 gold per turn. What a deal actually. Let's build a bank. And then, let's take a small loan and let us build a town hall so we can develop the city a little bit faster. I think this is one of those situational loans when the 2000 gold actually benefits us quite a lot. So, looks like there is something else there. And I do think actually we should fight the crewmates to grab the alchemist slab immediately. Okay, so these guys, well, I guess we're gonna shoot the upstack, and the upstack can't really reach us, so that's fine. So these can wait. And then I think we should just attack the one with the straight arrow. Do I think the big stack is strong enough to, yeah, annihilate all 7? That's kind of what I thought. That's really good. Then we can put, there's a barricade. So, big stack is strong enough. Defend. Okay, no casualties. We can grab the alchemist slab, and then we can also deposit the slower troops inside of it. So, Ian, you, my man, you kind of just need to grab the foundry. So we would have it. So you can grab the mercury and the crystal, and not too much exciting things going on here. I guess he could go for these chests, and then I would have to make a decision. Do I try to level him up into estates, or do I take the gold, the flat out gold? So grab this. It looks like the ship is actually not reachable. Which, that would be quite a shame. That would indeed be quite a shame if that was the case. Yeah, let's grab the other creatures. Let's continue on with Sam. Some pikemen. Ooh, a learning stone. That is actually quite useful. Yeah, these pikemen. Ooh, the AI even gives us a win for free, so... Luck, in my opinion, is not a great skill. For 10 attack, though, getting a potential luck... No, there are better things. We should be a meta slave and get like logistics. Okay, air magic is a good school of magic. I will take that for sure. So, regarding this town, we have to develop it a little bit. It's day 7. So we kind of have only 2 options realistically, a citadel to get more halflings or a ranch to get some armadillos. I think I'm gonna opt for the Citadel. And yeah, we're not gonna buy Cult, we're not gonna buy more Andor, they're not too appealing to us. Instead we'll do this. This is a small chest, so we'll take the gold, and this one gives at least 1,000, so it gives a chance to level up. That is fantastic. So I guess Ian will be fine doing these smaller fights around the starting town, as we will need to get a shipyard anyway. Sam, ooh, a university. Sam, I think will opt for, this is a large chunk of experience, but no, I think gold will be very much needed, and these gogs will need to do the sulfur dune. This could potentially be like at the end of the biome, so have to look out for that as well. So we have Celestine and we have Gerwolf, both pretty interesting contenders. I think we'll buy out the marketplace just because it's super duper cheap. Doesn't really cost this much. It's not like a big investment, you know. The Cyclops stockpile is relatively small, but still can't really do it immediately. And yeah, the amount of gogs grew. For this fight I actually want more 1 stacks, as we will have to head forward. Can't really reach it in a single turn. We kind of have to position them in a way that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the halflings are outside of the straight arrow range. So since we have +2 morale, of course we're trying to reach them. Please morale, nope. Well, that is a shame. So we're gonna get hit. And I think the big stack is going to be quite capable. And yeah, they of course will do that. So to maximize our casualties. Water elementals. Water elementals could be nasty for the same reason. They could have an up stack that is ranged. However, the rewards 3 chests alone would be quite something. 20 to 49. It was 20 to 49 last week, so it could be like 30 of them. 30 of them, I think with the 10 attack we should be fine. 27, okay. So, how do we take this very, very nasty fight? I think we'd be fine leaving some stacks up there, kiting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be an accurate shot. But to be fair, they're gonna be shooting my halflings anyway. But actually no, let's not do it. Let's not give them such an easy, accurate shot. So something like this should be fine. Wait. Let's try to. Ooh, this is perfect. Morale. Then the big stack doesn't get to shoot. They come closer. Am I fine being hit in the armadillo? Actually, I think I am. I kind of want them to come closer. So this, that. Wait. Want the big stack, sure thing. We'll have the big stack do that. I'm just gonna attack this. And the armadillos are fine over there. Okay. So this engineer can defend. Okay. I think we should go for the -4. Health here. I think these engineers should be able to outbrawl the water elemental here. Okay, that was fantastic. So we only lost 7 creatures. We didn't lose any halflings at all. I actually think that battle was kind of a masterclass. That's how you do battles. I'm very proud of that one. So let's grab the windmill. We are getting like a large amounts of crystal, which is actually quite good, since this town is very, very crystal heavy. So now though, I would like a mage guild. I feel like a mage guild is very essential, as it tells us if we're gonna have a good game or not. This mage guild says you're gonna have a decent time, no haste, no slow. I already committed to the air magic, hoping that maybe we'll get a haste, but no such luck here. I kind of would like to get logistics, but then again, I will take one chest for experience. Looks like it's just gonna be more air. There's flail, and I think for the other chests we should take gold, so we can build into a, what is it called, city hall. Even for the big chests. So take the knowledge, boom, and then we should visit this university. So a very interesting thing about this university. 2000 gold. Would I be happy buying myself, like, I definitely want earth magic. Fire magic is kind of like meh. Scholar would be great for a secondary hero. Actually, these two together for a secondary hero would be amazing. And luck if I really want to game that 12 attack. Actually, you have 2 items for 2 swords. Quite interesting. So I actually think I will pick up the earth magic, and that leaves me with just 4000 gold. Blacksmiths, and then perhaps a bank loan. Ian should actually be heading over here, trying to get the plus 1000 experience. You know what? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the basic luck. This might be coming back to bite me, especially relatively soon, but I do feel it. I want to experiment a little bit with the different builds and such. So, could we reach Sam if we tried to? No, we can't, so it's better off we just try to pick up all the resources. But then Sam can head over here. We definitely need to build a blacksmith to develop our town. Then how many movement points? 1700. This is like 1000, so probably we wouldn't have enough to reach the learning stone. Do I want something? I could give Eanswythe the Knowles full ale. They could also meet at a better time. Well, actually, we can reach this. So, Ian says I don't want to have estates leveled up, which is quite a big shame. Somebody's being a very big rebel here. So, I do think we should take the Griffin fight. Sam has quite a lot of luck, quite a lot of morale. Should be fine. So, 1, 2, 3. No obstacles, no nothing. Okay, should be relatively fine. And yeah, look, this is what I was thinking would also happen. So the big stack could technically attack, but it could also get attacked itself. So we'll just wait. I'll pick off the 1 stacks. A little bit of a shame, but sure thing. Oof, another one. Bites the dust. I should just stay put. And 1 to 2. Okay. And what can we get? We can get even more offense. Like, we can level it up, or we can get wisdom. Wisdom would be great. We technically should also level up our schools of magic. I'm kind of happy with Sam as she is now. I will pick up the... Do I want like water magic or fire magic? Or could I delay them actually by not taking the wisdom? I'm gonna delay the wisdom actually. And yeah, also these dragonflies you can only access from the other side, which is a little bit of a shame. So, I think we're gonna be grabbing those halflings, and then I guess going for the zombie fight makes a lot of sense. So we can't really afford a city hall. Actually we can if we take the bank loan, so this is perfect. So Mr. Ian is going to have the knowledge. He already has wisdom, but I do want to level up the estates on him. Yeah, let's taking on the halflings. And then I should be going in the town for the book. I want the spell book. Yeah, so grab a ranch, that's a very cheap and reasonable build. Grab some mana. And this. So yeah, spellbook. Could grab Celestine for another hero. Could grab more halflings, they would definitely help me do the fights. Do I want anything else besides those halflings? Not at the moment, actually. Not at the moment. The goat should be fine and the zombies should also be fine. And yeah, then we were looking to like start sailing on week 3. I can't really do much from my little island, but that is completely fine. So we'll be grabbing the halflings. I would really definitely want Celestine, right? Yeah, because she comes with some halflings. So what do I have the most? I kind of have a lot of what is it called, Mercury. This would be fine. And we could actually, Celestine, you have 5 speed. These are still faster. Boom boom. Your decent chunk of army, your decent chunk of units is very much appreciated. And then level 3 magic we don't really care too much about. That we're definitely gonna bully these zombies. And those can wait. And Mr. Zombie, what have we done? You come into my range. So Mr. Zombie, oops, well, I'm going to do that. I just want to have the halfling move before the zombie. Well, good luck me, or well done me skipping the turn by accident, but sure thing. So, this and I guess Celestine would be quite fine, sitting on the windmill. I could also trade away like 1,000 resources to potentially build a pen. That would be like a lot of crystals. I would also like to save the magical resources for the Mage Guild. I feel like it's gonna be one of those games where we're gonna be relatively poor for a little while. So maybe a higher tier Mage Guild could really help me somehow overcome it. I think I'm gonna be fine without the extra additional 3 armadillos. And any other interesting hero. Honestly, if I had Lena here, I would buy her immediately. I would trade the resources away for her. So, week of the dog, we have a tanker and we have a thant. So we can go necro gaming if we really want to. Sam here, yeah, she can go like this. We can have these halflings. Wonder if could we grab some sort of an upgrade for a unit? I think like a foundry would be really good. So maybe we can do that this turn. Something like this. A foundry for Sam, I think would help us outspeed the Magi, which could limit our casualties. I was kind of hoping to get the halflings for this fight to Sam, but actually we didn't even visit the windmill. Is there a reason to not to do this, to do the fight faster? I don't think there is. Should be fine. So in that case, actually we should have maybe upgraded these. Okay, so let's do like a little bit of a reverse chain, reverse hero chain. So this cost again not too much. Then we can also keep building. I guess actually Sam could just visit the town for the level 2 spells. I'm kind of interested in what spells do we have. Yeah, we have lightning bolt, which and blind, those are like huge on their own. So most definitely we could come back for those spells to the town. I think that's going to be like extremely worthwhile. In fact, and hold up, let me get the flail. I don't think we're gonna be using it for too much. So, yeah. Let me composition like this. 8 speed. Does that allow us to reach? No, it doesn't. That's pretty sad. We still need a good morale to reach. So, 5 speed, 4 speed. So maybe we can do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm thinking we can accurate shot this fool. That would be quite something. And then just hope we can morale into the Magogs. Nope. 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 Well, that's a massive shame. So it's going to be just damage, I think just damage. And then potentially... Nope, it didn't quite work like I wanted it to. Well, anyway. The second turn, however, should be quite fine. Okay, which has 4 halflings. Sam does not have wisdom, so she can't really check this. She can go back though for the level 2 spells, and Celestine can check the Shrine of Magic Thought. So what spell would we get here? We would get Air Shield here. Air Shield, since I have air magics, would actually be potentially interesting. Just in case the opponents have like a lot of ranged units. Yeah, I do think it's completely fine for Sam to just chill here for a single turn. What else could we build? I guess the halfling build would be like amazing. And yeah, other than that, I think Celestine should be going and getting the extra like experience from the Learning Stone and the extra knowledge. Sam should be chilling, and Ian, I guess he can go grab the mechanics potentially. He will need to do some fights eventually. I don't think the Magi fight is the best one we can give him. Yeah, it's completely fine. So now the most impactful thing would be to upgrade all of these. I should have maybe left one more resource, so we'll build a pen to generate more of these. And we are completely like broke as a joke, so we should be heading out and try to battle these Archmagi. And actually we can make Sam a little bit faster with some risk involved, but okay. Give her back all her units, and then what would be the positioning? Something like this I feel like would be fine. Actually, I kind of would like the big stack to move last. And yeah, let's go. So, Magi has 7 speed, and with the mechanics we have a speed of 8. I don't have a haste, don't have a slow. So those are kind of sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, I'll just put these around where they could potentially get a good morale and reach Mr. Magi. Well, no such luck here. I guess we technically actually have 10 mana. This would lose some halflings. I actually think maybe the blind in this situation would be like more useful. Like we can accurate hit him. We could even do this. Oh no, I'm actually accidentally recreating a meme. He's surrounded by like 5, you know that one. So pathfinding is amazing since there don't seem to be any roads at all. This means we can move a little bit faster on terrain, like even this basic dirt terrain. So we cannot build. Oh no, map makers, what have you done? Done. Am I trapped here? Cannot build another boat. Well, huh. I can't get out of this island. Damn it. I have to go for research high level spells to get like fly or something. Well now, that's quite the predicament I'm in. Oh no. If you're purple, you're kinda stuck here. What is the optimal course of action in such a case? Really, I can't go into the boat. This is a shipyard, this is a sand dune. This boat actually got summoned away. I can't do anything. I don't have a summoned boat. Oh no! Cassian is just sitting here. Are we really in the jaws of destiny now, waiting for an AI to come and land on us? Since the boat is like inaccessible. Well now. Apparently we're playing an isolationist kingdom. I didn't know about this. I just kind of chose purple because I was like, this is the most exclusive color. Since you don't really get to play it too often, you know. It would be so funny actually. I knew about this. Well, I guess we have a single objective. We can do a Cyclops stockpile. But yeah, how would we even do that? What's the thing here? I guess I'm building into capital and then also grabbing as many different unit dwellings as possible. Like definitely I want the sandworms, even if I can't really buy them out immediately. Yeah, are we just chilling here until an AI opponent arrives? I guess we are. Oh no, I guess we can keep one hero on the Den of Thieves. So, manufactory. I mean, yeah, for sure, at least the exploding automatons could be of some use. I think I'm gonna have to like let them land, do a massive town defense, and then steal their boat. Oh no. Is that the destiny that we have? In that case, I kind of should be going for the, like, a lot of different heroes. I feel like the halflings are gonna be the stack that's gonna carry the town defense. And again, those trade rates would be, like, quite abysmal. I should leave some resources for the major, but yeah, then again, the sulfur will be the one. A resource that would be bottlenecking 15. No, this is in no way worth it. So, ooh, green is here. Perhaps the green will be my savior. Yog, please land here. There is a learning stone here. I beg of you. So, Den of Thieves tells me that Agar is doing much better. Nyx warriors even. I have the best stats and I also have the most stylish combo. Sam with her specialist units. Kingdom army strength, I'm not even the weakest, so yeah. I am stuck on my island though, so can't really do too much about that. So 3 mercury. And I guess... Melchior, not gonna do too much as well. Not gonna diplo too much on this little island. I guess I have to go out here with Sam and be ready to like attack Yog if he lands. If he dares to land. Come on, Yog. No! You went into the wrong direction, you fool. Well now. Unless we're taking those halflings. And yeah, Celestine, you can't also do too much either. I don't even have the wood for a castle, that's so sad. Research silo, no, that's not in no way gonna be beneficial for me, so we're just kinda chilling here. I should have Sam like one turn away from the town though. Okay, something like this. Yeah, we'd been chilling for sure. Watched out for more units. Well, no, I have to save a little bit of wood. Does it make sense of trading away resources for wood? Well, I can't really afford a capital even, so I guess no would be my answer, because first I need to build a castle. Oh wait, I could have actually used the bank. Maybe I could have done this one turn faster. So then we want to grab the bank, we want to grab a capital. Will somebody come and land on me, please? Oh no. Melchior for some extra units. I guess this is technically also resource generating. You know what, sure, I think Melchior, just for his halflings, because we're gonna be unit starved like pretty soon. Like almost immediately actually. So leadership and yeah, can grab that. Sam will be completely fine on the halflings, and Celestine is just fine chilling in the town. So we did visit this windmill, yes we did, amazing. Oh, and actually Ian, you can learn this spell, so maybe you should. And yeah, sandworms would definitely be like amazing, but beetle, month of the beetle. Ooh, learning. Could power level up a hero if it keeps giving him learning. It didn't give him learning, so still think it's worthwhile. Try to power level somebody. I think I'm gonna be bottlenecked on having expert wisdom actually, because that would be one way to get out of the island. I could do the Cyclops stockpile potentially. I'm really feeling it, you know. I guess a resource silo to generate more resources eventually would be good. And then just a mage guild and a hero with, yeah. If I roll into fly or dimension door, I can escape. If I roll water walk, actually I can probably escape. I can attack these dragonflies, I can reveal this land, and I can water walk across as well. It's kind of like I want to do the stockpile because there's nothing better to do, you know? Okay, magic well, knowledge, magic well again, but it doesn't work like that, so he didn't get any mana. Like, yeah, eventually we would need the sandworms if I want to do the stockpile for sure. Isolationist island. Don't afford that. They're having fun without me. Serpentarium, I guess. I guess actually I should be, you know, building out more. Like, I will take one old Goikrokoi because it's faster than the engineers. Other than that, I do think both the Serpentarium and a Watchtower, if I could grab them, would be like amazing. To start getting the units growing. Ooh! Somebody is sailing. Yo, this is that Yog again. I would be like very happy if Mr. Yog decided that it is time to land on me. So, yeah, once again, Sam just needs to be somewhere where she can potentially hijack a boat. And yeah, potentially we can reinforce her as well. That would be good. So, come on, disappointment. I'll escape one day. Just you watch. Somebody powerful will land. I mean, technically, if I fail this, I can just play it from another perspective where the player is not trapped on a boat, trapped on an island. With no boat, rather. I was not expecting this, but I'm having fun. This is something you don't get to see every day. Gantry or Serpentarium? Gantry, actually, I thought it costs more, but I guess the price was like reduced because it was a bit unrealistic, probably. I guess we're taking the Gantry. Day 6. Once again, well, we would just be being chilling. Oh wait, he doesn't have wisdom. What was I thinking? Melchior, you complete failure. And then day 7, I guess we're taking a bank loan and also building the Serpentarium. So, at the very least, we're generating quite a lot of units. And yeah, Tancred, for the 2nd week in a row, you did not join my kingdom, which is a massive shame. I guess we can position Mr. Diplomat Man over here. Looks like they have some quotas. Orange has lost their town, and the Tan has 2 towns, and they're also gaining in stats, which is quite a shame actually. I can't really contest anything. Orange's heroes have banned him, and he's banished from this land. Sea Serpent growth. Ooh. Well now. Floribert or Jabarkas, well, I'll say no to both of them. Yeah. Or can grab the halflings for us. Thank you for those wonderful creatures. And then grab some resources. So, what would be the play? Perhaps I should let Ian take this fight. He has wisdom. He could be our way out if the Mage Guild is generous enough for that. Level 3 spells. Oh, actually, yeah, actually we should be getting the new spells for him. And let's do it like this. Let's swap the things around. We'll definitely need the sandworms, so we can do this as well. And Den of Thieves. They're getting stronger and stronger. Red is like the strongest at the moment. I have to remember that they're also allied. So, ooh, green is coming. It is Gurnisson. Gurnisson, you fool. You're not gonna believe what I have in store for you. It's like the biggest trap. I'm being forced into newbie camping. I don't really have another option of progressing. So, Sam should be somewhere where she can reach everything. And where she can be reached as well. Okay. Should be fine. If he lands... Oh! Blue is coming. And green... We have a boat. We have a boat, ladies and gentlemen. I can escape my island. That is... like amazing. So, let's not get too excited just yet. I do need an army which can beat Gurnisson. For this army... It's just... like these... These, I guess. Am I taking the armadillos that kind of don't contribute anything? I guess we are upgrading these panics, that would be like fantastic stacks. Okay, so. Sure thing, we're taking these armadillos. No, actually, let's leave them for the defense purposes. So. Sam, let's change those. I would like one Oligarch Koi, just for the speed, to be left on Eanswythe. Then, definitely, actually maybe something like this, like a reverse order, would be quite good. You fool, Gurnisson. We've been waiting for 2 months for somebody to come and land on us. You will not escape so easily, so... I don't have anything for speed. I think it should be fine if I do something like this. So 1, 2, 3. I hope he doesn't have like a fireball or anything else which is silly like that. Do something like this so we can kind of block. I don't want to block the shooters, but I also want to hit their bird with the big stack, you know? So wait. I guess I kind of have to wait here as well. And what spell would we be choosing to cast? Two-turn blind doesn't seem too appealing. The bolt doesn't seem too appealing, I guess. He resisted. Haste on those guys. Well, at least now we can snipe the bird very effectively. And yeah, unfortunately it looks like my halflings are being targeted and being demolished, so this should be fine. Then, what would we be hitting, the Nyx or the Ogre? I think the Ogre is more vulnerable, so... And this should be fine without hitting the corpse. Ooh, it's amazing. Also just completely assassinated this guy. In this same turn. Okay. That would be amazing then. What would we be doing then? Mr. Nyx. Could hit this guy after take the retaliation away. I actually wonder 1, 2. Mr. Nyx would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would still be fast enough. So I think this is gonna be my cast. We do this, do that. We do actually sacrifice the 1 stack for the double hit, so it's a guaranteed kill. Okay, that's very good. And then I think his ballista is going to be like, I wish to run away. And yeah, actually, let's do this. And yeah, he has the skill, but his ballista did not want to run away. I am going to be eating the corpse, double attacking the trash can. Bird. And his Nyx would be waking up in the next turn, so I suppose okay, amazing. So let's take advanced pathfinding. And Gurnisson, you fool, you've given me some juicy items, and now I'm free. I can escape the island. We definitely should do it because it's still their boat and they could summon it away from us, so we definitely need to go into the boat immediately. We also should have like a hero chain, so we could potentially reinforce Sam. And yeah, I should also do this to make my hero a little bit faster. Bertram also wants to potentially land, so now I think the armadillos would be fine. And maybe 1 quottle for the speed prio. Doesn't really do much though. I'd much rather have the halflings. Actually, much rather have the like automatons as well, like exploding. Like even if it's just a couple of them. Well, this is we take what we get, and we don't get too much. And in fact, the one with sandworm is going to be more useful there. So this and this and ta-da! So an additional sandworm, some more halflings, 1 stack of armadillos would be fine, and I guess 2 stacks of automatons that are exploding. So Sam, you could technically land here if you get +1 to the stats. I think actually your priority should be looking for towns at this moment, in that case. Yeah, if we can get like a summon, something else useful. So Blue Island, a little landing on the end of the turn would also be quite good. I feel like this is already taken. But yeah, just figuring out if there is, well, green has been here. The crypt is probably taken, so there's no real point in taking that unless I really want the spell shrine. Bertram, second ship? Nope, no second ship. Okay. That is a fair game as well. Ian can be chilling. Melchior can be kind of chilling like here. Sam, your moves count for everything. This is like 100%, is it? So let's not take... ooh. So, I'm gonna grab the knowledge. And we have a wizard's well here. We can also grab 0 halflings, but we will grow more halflings. And I actually do think the well, the wizard's well, the magic well is going to be fantastic. Blue's hero is here. Don't know how strong he is. I would kind of have to rely on Sam being strong enough to win this fight, or to run away if necessary. So yeah, let us see. Bertram does not land. Green has been vanquished. Completely eliminated. Not like his heroes abandoned him. No, he just flat out died. Ooh. Sawmill here. I guess I'm taking the rally flag. Just for extra morale and whatnot. So. Ooh. That Entor. But this town is quite unreachable from me at the moment. And yeah, we can't really upgrade anything. And I technically could buy a Floribert for the tent and for another hero, 20 halflings as well. I feel like that is actually a sound investment. Something like this. And yeah, Mr. Floribert. Okay, weak of the Badger, so Bertram. If they would attack me, I would feel confident in winning. They should have like the same like roughly the same army as me. I don't feel too confident in actually being out here. I could grab a level up. It's not really gonna give me much. Yeah, we should actually not attempt Bertram to do any foolishness. We will back away from him. He is also an isolationist kingdom, so we will respect that, being an isolationist kingdom. Myself, so Melchior, go to the Ring of Thieves, so we only have 4. One of the Stronghold players, Ruhe Alkin, has been eliminated, so actually Red is alone, and Tan doesn't look to have any towns, so it looks like there's gonna be just 3 players very, very soon. So by the way, Alkin, look at this shipyard, look at this boat. I can't reach it, it's not reachable. I was stuck here for eons, but we escaped because a foolish Gurnisson landed. He gave us a way out when there was none. And yeah, I also built up my town a little bit while waiting for that. So we can grab a bank. No real reason to do it, but I did it. And yeah, okay, Bertram is just sitting. He's not too excited to like charge at me or anything. Technically you could buy the war machines. I'm gonna grab the sawmill, but I think actually I should be looking for another way, for another town. A quest here. What is this? I am not likely to speak with anyone who is lesser than myself. If you have defense skill 12 than I, then you will be better than I and worthy of my attentions. Okay, Mr. Defense 12. We'll look out for that. I don't think we're gonna be getting it, but we will look out for that. So, also by the way, amazing university with Earth Magic and Scholar. But we unfortunately cannot use it. So, day 2, Todd. You know what, I feel like Todd is like a fine guy. He gives us some automatons. Can use him to also go around. Even if they can't really do anything, at least they can contribute. Actually, speed 8 and speed 7. Oh, this is just better for keeping speed. Okay, so Bertram. I'm hoping you're not gonna steal my boat. I can see your army now because you left the town. Oh, this is Agar actually. Bertram is still indoors. Agar seems to have like a much smaller army. Like, the only problem would be the automatons exploding. I don't really have much of a way to deal with those. I can't also reinforce myself, so this would be kind of like a one and done battle. Like, my Olgoy Turquoise, what is his... We have somebody here for that. 3366. The odds are not gonna become better unless I take my boat and, like, land back here. I like him to just be outdoors. Maybe he will go a little bit further, and then I would have like a way. Watching him, Fountain of Youth. Very interesting. Wonder if I do have pathfinding, so maybe okay. Let's set their Sulfur Dune. I don't want to run into like a big hero randomly, but it looks like I will probably be running into like a massive enemy hero very soon. And yeah, can't really do anything here. Oh, he has water walk. Okay, he has spent some mana. This is a sign of weakness. This is a massive sign of weakness. He's left his town. We must charge at it. But then again, he has water walk, so he's dangerous. He's a maniac. I cannot just leave him be. I could potentially... Like, a hero cannot stay in a... what is it called? Like a hex. So... like this... this, and it's blocked off, I think. Ooh, bless me. Advanced Wisdom. Okay, so... Celestine would be here, Melchior would be here, and I guess Flutterbird is just kind of chilling here. They have angels now, which is quite scary. I would probably like to upgrade these guys. Something like this maybe for defense, just in case. Ooh, level 2 Malcom, he's coming with all the war machines, so he is like a worthwhile buy. He has the whole kit, basically. They summoned the boat. Okay, Agar is doing some big memes, it seems like. Wynona is here. This army seems much smaller than the one Agar had, so I think actually it's time. It is indeed time for Sam to risk it all. Our kingdom's future is in her hands, and she's trying her best. So, this automaton is not the best thing to have it blocking. Okay, well maybe we can do it like this. So, I want him to not be like, immediately reached as well. It keeps being immediately reached. So 46, 31 for birds, Wynona. Could like hit something and then double hit. That would be the dream, actually. Okay, Mr. Quotal does that. 70, we could try to assassinate those. I actually feel like... yeah, giving a corpse and attacking something like the Lord Chieftains would also be fine. Or maybe the halflings. Is this the best cast I have? Yeah, with 2 spell power, this is the best cast I have. So, let's attack Mr. Orc Chieftain. Okay. 46. Then... actually, maybe these now. Wait. Let's set the detonation. One and 2. I guess this guy would be shooting as well. Okay, so then -1 or minus all of these. I think actually Mr. Thunderbird has to go. Very easily one-hittable as well. Then think this automaton would be staying. This automaton would be detonating. Okay, amazing. Then we also hit them. So this Does it do 40? It does 40, exactly 40. Well, I guess I will still do -1 for those. And they would shoot me. That would be nasty. I guess maybe the tent can go away. Okay, that's amazing. And then Mr. Quotal would still be moving first. Ooh, all my halflings just disappeared. Well, that is quite sad. -200 halflings in that fight. However, we do have expert air magic now, and we can go into the town. This town is very well built up, and Sam is very happy. They have water walk as well. So they would try to land on top of my little island here. Would I be fine defending this town? Actually, I have 23k resources, so 23k gold. I should most definitely be fine defending this. So, Sam would just be chilling, I guess. The other creatures would not really be 1 stacks unless I specifically did something like this. Okay, this looks very weird to someone, but basically, if they attack your town, your army that is the same stacks, like they get pushed together in a single stack, and I kind of want the automatons to be as different stacks, so I bought out these guys, so we would have like 2 stacks with automatons to explode. And that's what happened there, if you were wondering. So I actually am very fine with I would be like very fine with Melchior being the guy to defend the town, and the other heroes would kind of just be here with... Okay, wait, Celestine has the thing. Tent. If you want to land here, Mr., I'm very happy to just give you automatons in your face. Mr. Agar, I feel like that is going to be the play. And wait, Flutterbird doesn't have a book and Melchior doesn't have a book though. So maybe I should limit him to actually land whatever he wants, but I would like a book so we can cast some beautiful spells on top of him. And I would like a book so we could cast some beautiful spells on top of him. Okay, that would be literally Gucci Mane, as they say. So the second town, does the second town want to build anything, like maybe a bank? I kind of need to get like more cash on hand, I feel like. That would be what makes the difference, and definitely, yeah, definitely this would be fine for now. So, Agar, show me where you want to land. I also want to buy out Malcom, to be fair. So like, I feel like Malcom just giving the 3 equipments here is quite valuable. From fire, and yeah, he can just be looting the, like, just grab the sawmill and whatnot. Level 2 already, so he has some oh, he has a summon boat. It's very useful, actually. More useful than we could have imagined. So now, you fool, you fell into my trap. This is what I wanted to happen. So now... Celestine, okay, so... Someone like Celestine would be... I need like quite a few of these, right? Did I do, like, I think I did one too many, but it's still fine. So, Celestine, you would have 7 automatons. And you would have, like, a lightning bolt. You would say hello to Mr. Agar. I already like this auto result. I really like this auto result actually. My man is just like got bombed. How did the AI do it? Okay, so I think we would be like set to detonate, right? Attack this one. Detonated, okay. Set to detonate. Walk here. Set to detonate. Attack this one. I kind of wanted this one to be like between all three of them. Yeah, actually we can do that. We can set one between all three of them. Set to detonate, and I guess we would be walking from here. Set to detonate and just explode. Yeah, I think this is even better than what the AI did, right? It's like amazing. Amazing value for what is happening here. Then, the second thing that would probably happen is, well, Todd is a little bit too slow. Maybe he will just stay out of this conflict altogether. He will be just chilling here. What do we have here? We have a Flutterbird and we have a Melchior. Melchior has more, like, you know, going on for him. So this, I kind of also would like something like Flutterbird, maybe stealing a boat. Maybe we can just completely destroy Agar. So yeah, Melchior would be taking 7 automatons. Has the book. Do you wish to retreat? Absolutely not, my man. What are you thinking? You fool. Oh, we could actually maybe do some silliness here. So I want both of those to be like attacking in a way that makes sense. So maybe this guy can't do much. Waiting, setting the detonation here. Fluffy friend is helping us a little bit, so setting the detonation here. Okay, then we could cause a chain reaction. We could also detonate both of these. So what about, yeah, this. Could also do that. So do these. I guess this is like a pain for them either way. Maybe something like this. They went back. What are you doing? You can't just go back. I don't have a haste. I don't have anything. Damn it. We would just be having to be fine with that. Fine. Explode your own guy. Okay, amazing. Then I kind of like the idea of Ian taking the final fight afterwards. So, Malcom. Malcom actually could summon, he can water walk and then summon a boat back. That would be like amazing. Flutterbird. If we buy like 5 more of these, well, apparently 6 more. Destiny says 6, I kind of wanted 5. But fine, we'll just have 6 of these. So, this, Flutterbird, it's your turn now. I feel like after this little harassment, after this little vandalism, we're gonna have quite enough. And yeah, blind, we can do this and wait. This, wait. This, and boom. And who do we want to assassinate? Well, Mears. I guess this would be fine. And I guess these are tankier, so maybe let's do it like this. So, Agar, congratulations, you're taking a lot of experience from these fights. Well, actually not sure if that's a lot of experience, but sure thing. So, now, Mr. Ian has smelt blood in the water. He's actually also smelt explosions in the air. We want all the halflings. I could grab the, like, gunslingers. I definitely want the Olgoi Turquoise. Those are ones that are going to be carrying a little bit. Does Sam need anything for any of the creatures? Well, just a tiny bit of money. So I actually feel like... Actually, we can do this. We can get some more monies. This would be super duper expensive, but hey, we would have 2 shooting stacks. And... Do we need more of these? I suppose. Don't you mess with my factory, fool. Okay, and Ian should be fine, telling Agar of his poor life choices. He's finally caught up to them. You fool, Agar. You cannot escape me. Half the damage for 3 rounds. We could just lightning bolt him. I can't really out-haste him or anything. Yeah, like sure thing, we'll do this. Wait. Set like an explosion, for example. Give them some options, you know, if they want to play with my explosive toys, they should be able to do so. Okay, this. He was already shot at, so we can shoot at him again. And you fool, Agar, there is no escape here. Breastplate of wood and learning. Learning would mean we can level up Ian quite a few levels for free. Really like this School of Magic, but this. So now he actually has some stats as well. So we can jump into a boat with him. So Todd, a little bit slow, but do I have someone in my main town that would be like brilliant? No. So Ian would be jumping into a boat. Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's worthwhile. We could be fighting those. What are they called? Dragonflies. I actually think maybe like halfling 1 stacks would be more relevant in a fight like this. So, now, do you think these are worthwhile taking around with me? Sam, what can you do that is relevant? I think Malcom should just be going into the town, as he does have the level 4, like the wisdom now, yeah, so he can water walk. So next turn, Malcom could walk here, and he could be the guy chilling in this town, always summoning boats and whatnot. Yeah, that would be fine. I think with the rally flag especially, it would be really fine. So Sam should just be heading out, like going forward if she can. This is a very like small army, but hey, it is what it is. And yeah, we can grab the 1000 experience. We can advance our luck. Protection from fire. Do I want that? Is that a useful spell, especially without a mass cast? Well, I don't really have that many. Well, I don't have wisdom, so that's kind of the problem here. And yeah, she would kind of be trapped behind Malcom a little bit anyway, so protection from fire. Yeah, sure thing. A slower turn for Sam, but it's still very worthwhile. So Todd, could you reach here and reach the ship almost. We would still need another hero for that task though. Do this. And yeah, Mr. Malcom. I do think it's very crucial for you to just be on this little island instead of anywhere else. Otherwise we would be permanently stuck again if we lose the boat or lose the other town. Without Ian, I kind of like Mr. Thane. Gerd could give us some stacks of units. So it would be 3 stacks, this would be 1, 2... Potentially actually the dragonflies, I'm gonna take Gerd just because she comes with a little bit of an army with her. And I think like... should be fine as well, so... I want to save the ranged units. And actually, in fact, I want to save my tent as well. Then, 1 stacks of these. Would this be good enough to beat the flies? Especially with 21 mana. Actually, that's kind of sketchy. It's kind of sketch. I think I will attempt this though. I think Ian should be strong enough for a fight like this. Okay, there are some casualties, but okay, they assassinate 2 at the same time. Wait. Set a detonation. Attack the bottom one. Okay, they didn't explode. Detonation once again. Bottom one. Top one. This should cause like, well, actually if one of them moves, that would be quite nasty, so I could eliminate 1 stack with that. Okay, just kind of kill themselves off here. Okay, this worked out very well. That's quite good. And the Gerd would be looking. Okay, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do. Mr. Todd is gonna meet Mrs. Gerd. He's gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4. Todd is gonna have everything, and gonna have that. So Malcom will be a tiny bit faster, and Todd is almost home. Okay, very good. So. Main town, second town. Well, I don't really care too much about the armadillos. Well, guess we are grabbing the rally flag. And then I suppose I just need like levels for Sam. And yeah, we should explore. Okay, red is coming and blue is coming. So blue has Morton, Morton's not that powerful, and red has Zubin. Zubin has some interesting troops, but I don't think he's that powerful either. So this and that. Ian needs just 1,000 experience for a level up, which... okay, he gets a big chest, earth magic we can buy, he gets an armor wanderer, so now he is a very good hero. Now he just has to go back into the boat. Yeah, we don't have any useful things. Guess we can pit stop with the army and then deliver it to Sam. And yeah, I guess we can grab the sawmill in that case. And I guess we can head back for like a small defense. Still have 64 of those. And Celestine is back. Yeah, we can kind of stack the units together very nicely, so should be fine. And yeah, Zubin is looking like he's coming to me, but no, it looks like somebody else, another contender. A random Terek is here, so we can defend against the random Terek, I feel like. So first things first, Mr. Malcom, get an expert Eagle Eye so you can steal the spells of the others. grab the knowledge. Then I guess you could also grab the earth magic afterwards. I'm just gonna stay there. So, Mr. Todd. I suppose. So, these guys have to be a stack. I think the Olga Turquoise are like the best unit I can potentially get. Other than that, one stack, I guess I don't really want these Stronghold troops, but so with upgrading, we would be upgrading those anyway. Yeah, like in the other town. So, oh damn it! Now we can't really get the halflings. That's kind of what I wanted, to grab the halflings. So, Mr. Ian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually this is fine, we can grab the halflings. And this is just the army for the town. That's fantastic. So, then, Mr. Iano. Yeah, you can land. I'm worried maybe Terek will decide to attack you. Still though, we will take the risk. Sam. She has plenty of movement points. She can grab the secondary item. And then what do we want and what do we have? So, all of the sandworms on a single hero. For now, hold all of these. Definitely want both of these shooters. So we upgraded. I guess Ian, since you're kind of left exposed out here, I guess I want you to have the automatons and maybe engineers for like the 1 stacks. Other than that, Sam feels very, very confident in this town's defense. Yeah, like what's here that she could not defend? Those, I feel like the 1 automaton here would be really, really useful. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what would be the most useful unit? I guess the sandworm. Or maybe the halfling, one or the other. Yeah, I guess actually the sandworm. I could make another automaton 1 stack if I upgraded or dismissed, but it's fine. I feel like this is fine. So, yeah, let's see if Mr. Terek says... Mr. Terek says, I'm on a boat, on a mission. I think that's an incorrect call. Fool. And, oh, yeah, actually we didn't take the earth magic, we'll take the air magic. University here, so this, and actually, you know what needs to happen? A scholar needs to happen. So Malcom, my man Malcom, actually will be scholaring, summon boats to the fine people who live here. That is amazing. So, Sam should definitely use this opportunity to explain to Terek why what he did is extremely rude and why it will not be tolerated. Still, we can only buy 1, should be fine. 2, 3. So, I guess we don't really need the engineers, so this would be fine. Yeah, it would be fine. Terek, Terek, Terek. You have some fine angels, sure. But you cannot match up. Oh yeah, no burrowing ability. Quite sad. They teleported in their goals. attack the 10. I can't believe this. This is the vandalism of the highest degree. I'm thinking how to like clap that angel or what, like how to get the hero fully down. As funny as it sounds, well actually this is a speed sound, which is a speed. I guess I would be doing myself a disservice if I didn't hit them immediately. But also leaving those exposed, I almost want to blind the angel, but not at the same time, you know what I mean? So, this one is just gonna defend. Maybe that was a mistake. Well, okay. Set for detonation, and set for detonation, but do we actually attack the hobgoblin is my question. I think the answer is going to be yes. Okay, they very effectively kind of try to deal with their own troops. It's 9 speed or 9 speed. I think Mr. Bird would be more annoying to deal with. And Terek does indeed run away. Damn it, you little schnitzel, you escaped. I would like some wisdom, as I am unwise. And yes, that's that indeed. So, I'm fine with leaving immediately or not. I guess we can chill in the town for one turn. There's nothing bad is gonna come out of that. Nothing too exclusive either. Oh, what tier 3 spells do we have here? We have an anti-magic, which is quite interesting. The other spells less so interesting. So Mr. Malcom, he should not only scholar over the spell, though this should also be chilling like slightly outside of the town. Ian can technically sit inside of the town and be completely fine, right? We want to take our 2 creatures, which are fantastic, and then I suppose 2 creatures which can explode, or maybe we want some... I kind of actually want something to have to be like a 1 stack. I can't really upgrade the Quatals yet. Yeah, these would help me. They wouldn't slow me down too much. Actually, they wouldn't slow me down. Well, the halflings are what's slowing me down. And we would be heading out. We have to find another town without running into a too strong of a hero. Zubin is quite a menace, but I feel like it's going to be like very fine if we run into him. And yeah, Ian is completely fine as well. So what heroes do we have? Oh, we had Celestine. Oh yeah, kind of forgot about her. That would be actually pretty good if we could reinforce Sam. Well, we kind of can do it. Yeah, these would have to be upgraded. These would have to be upgraded. So we'll just be keeping around. Those as 1 stacks. And since there's nothing better, I guess we would just take the armadillos. And yeah, having both of these heroes moving together is a bit risky, but I feel like it's fine. So, Malcom, you can teach Mr. Todd the amazing spell of a summoned boat. So Todd... Whoops. Todd could, actually, try very hard to summon a boat. Well, he summoned this boat. Still though, I feel like it's a worthwhile effort, so then we could disembark like easier. And yeah, actually let's have those extra hit points in the army. So 12. Guess we don't really need to flag. Everything we see in cache has been deserted for some time. There is a library here that would be very, very much so welcome as well. Perhaps Ian should actually go back and be a defensive hero. Actually, wait, we have a Celestine here. What am I doing? She should also be out and about. She has a book, yeah, and she doesn't really need the protection from fire. Expert Wisdom would be quite something. She would be able to learn level 5 spells. This is what I'm afraid of. The moment I leave my town, things like these will just keep happening. So can Ian defend? Ian cannot defend. This is Terek. So the defense would go completely to Celestine. I don't have my... oh, damn it. This is not really good. The way I did it, at least. Well, Sam. Pathfinding. Okay, we already have it. Anything interesting? No, but we can grab the library in the next turn. Okay, Gerd now knows these spells as well. It's pretty good. Can we... yeah, we can take a small loan of $1 million, and we can buy a hero in the second town. So, I think Mr. Andrew Tate want an underrated man. Okay, will look a little bit weird, but I think this is the optimal thing that I could do. So, we would be taking away all the automatons from Eanswythe. We would be leaving him with, I guess, maybe like 3 doggos, 3 imps. This should kind of guarantee that he survives in the outdoors. Then, going back here, boom. Boom, actually I wanted the bigger stack to be present for this hero. And we can go inside of the town. And then we just need to figure out a troop composition that can defend the town. I guess a Coatl, because he's like immune. Some armadillos, question mark. I guess now that I have 2 towns, I also have a better trade rates. So potentially, what would be like the most annoying thing? The birds, I guess things flying indoors would be really, really bad. I have enough like mercury that I think it's fine, just selling a bunch. This would be fine, and then I would like make a 1 stack. Or maybe even I can afford. Maybe let's go like 3 Mr. Robotos, should be fine. Actually, why stop at 3? Oh no. Well, rip to the idea of a high tier mage guild. It's not gonna happen in a very long time now. 2.2k, so I still need a tiny bit. Kind of was leaving the wood for the ships, but I feel like, okay. This should definitely defend with Celestine, even if they don't attack Mr. Aiden. Aiden should have been in front of the city. Though, they do attack Aiden first. And yet they guarantee the kill on one of those. Don't really have a haste or anything. So, explosion on. Then we can wait. Explosion on, we can wait. Explosion on. Damn it, okay. They are playing this very, very well. Thinking, how do I bait them into attacking? Like doing, taking casualties for themselves. This is fine. Okay, so now I can do this, and the bird, it takes a lot of pain. Okay, fantastic. So all the birdies are more or less gone. Well, they decided Eanswythe is the primary target here, and actually looks like maybe, with some luck, they almost assassinated him. 160, this would be -2 birds, this would be not -2 cyclops though, actually this would be -2 cyclops. Curse you. Now, though you are much weaker, Mr. Terek, I feel like Mr. Eanswythe should get his revenge on you. Ooh, Melchior is here as well, so Sam, grab the stats, grab the library of enlightenment. They have a capital there, and I could also get a bunch of mana very easily. I don't have a summoned boat though, so I will have to go around, which would be quite a shame. You already scholared those spells over. And I think you have another one. Well, no, you don't have another one because Todd does not have. Wait. Oh, Todd already took the air shield by himself, I think. Or no. Oh, the scholar is too weak. That's what's happening. Okay, so for this town. Maybe we could just keep the army mono town, so I could morale. That would be quite good. The biggest problem would probably be the behemoth. Without like a double explosion, it would be quite nasty to deal with him. I still think it's fine. Trade away some resources. And some armadillos. Well, should be good enough, I feel like. Should be good enough. The bird is downstairs, so I essentially want the automatons to be like up, so they don't get focused, you know? You foolish Terek. Another hero came to me and, well, Cyclops are annoying because they can take out one of the automatons. That's something I don't really want to happen. Just wait. Some halfling is fine here. And yeah, the automatons are going to be doing a fantastic job softening up the behemoths here. Should also focus the behemoth with this. Guess someone has to take the hit, so might as well be. Well, and actually, well, you made a mistake. I can attack you without moving. And yeah. Oh wait, actually the automaton already took the retaliation, so this is fine. We can just fly and hit him. 160. Well, we could try to risk it. Otherwise, one of my units would be like in a world of pain. I could try to blind his behemoth as well. He doesn't have enough mana to like unblind immediately. So maybe this is the play. What's this? I don't want my quotas to be bullied, so well, he flees. Nonetheless, though, thank you for the experience, my good sir. And we have some automatons here. We could send out like a Gurn. She doesn't serve a purpose here, and she could go on a boat with said automatons, for example. Like a boating adventure to explore on the waters here. That would be quite good. Another one. Month of the Ladybug. I have a feeling there is a town right here. And this one is a Shiva as well. Eye of the Shiva. Actually, wait, she hasn't been anywhere useful on the island so far, so maybe Malcom will. Okay, so Gurn. Yeah, you can take the extra knowledge and extra learning stone. So, Samuel, Magic Springs, we established I can't really summon a boat with her. Don't have a defense skill of 12 though. I'll have to continue on here. I feel like the army is strong enough though to do some good things. Rally flag. I can go and defend the town. Yeah, I guess we should go back into the town. Should figure out what is the defending composition. Duri is here and Dermot is here as well. So okay, wait, why did I do that? Well, I guess for the one automaton. Oops. Go inside the town, buy out 6 more automatons, and I feel like Todd. Yeah, Todd has visited everything on this island. He understands the fundamentals of sailing as well. Well, understands the fundamentals of tactics. I mean, so the perfect army for a town defense. As funny as it sounds, I kind of want Celestine to be here with the 1 stacks, you know? This would greatly help the defense of the town. Actually, let's buy, or let's use the bank. The bank has been an invaluable asset in the town defense sphere. I guess we would be buying out Duri just because she comes with the troops from this town. Buy out 3 of these. Would be a little bit of a shame to lose Celestine, but I don't care too much about Duri. I guess we can grab. Oh, attack. This would actually be pretty good for like an upcoming fight. I could also attack Shiva. That is another option that I do have. As in, we can just do this. Then, well, she does have 2 really fast units. Can I like somehow avoid? Well, I can avoid only one of them. I guess the resurrection. Wait, hold up. Well, wait, hold up. Don't tell me I can't. Oh no. Yeah, I can't really do much about that. Well, I guess we'll have all of them together. She takes out 1, 2, 3 immediately. So, explode those. I can't really get a triple whammy. We can explode these. And so she couldn't resurrect anything. Or I could go for 1 cavalier, but then she could resurrect things. So, this or that. I think they would. Yeah, they would. Okay, amazing. So that's that. And yeah, then Celestine. I actually do think we should defend. She has quite a lot of troops. So some ore, some wood is not too needed. This is almost playing out like a puzzle map, as funny as it sounds. I wish I could have more automatons. We can have more, but it's just there in the other town. Okay. She goes back into a boat. What a plot twist that is, eh? I could also do this little dwelling, so... Sam. Death Ripple, that's not... Okay, so... It is very important that I see their army. Their army is quite trash. I think with the 33 sandworms, I should be able to beat them. with Todd I could sail in one or the other direction. I could technically go and try to reinforce my hero, or I could sail and try to understand where they're coming from. I think we will try to understand where they are coming from. Yeah, with Celestine. Could buy like a Dermot as well. So, oops, 1, 2, 3. This, and well, the stacks would be going out very quickly either way. So let's try to soften up Shiva a little bit more with the automatons. So the Dermot you can quickly grab. Ooh, estates. I suddenly want you as a hero. In that case, actually I think the Tower Army is more useful than this army. I'm completely fine with like Celestine being in the tavern as well. So, yeah. Oof. I'm actually focusing those, but that didn't do the damage I was hoping it would do. 110, or well, I guess I have to go for the 110 so they can't resurrect her. And that is a bit of a shame. Yeah. Oh, did they? What? I thought Mr. They have 2 angels. Well, this was a complete waste. Besides potentially mana, was the only thing we gained here. Do I feel like Eanswythe is strong enough to defeat all of that stuff, especially without the automatons? I actually don't feel like he is strong enough to do so. In that case, I'm very, very unhappy about the circumstances I find myself in. Well, now. I wonder if they would land again. They would land again. They didn't want to fight the automatons, but they decided that since they don't exist, it is worthwhile landing here again. So that's very interesting. So, Mr. Todd. Oh no, I see a path forward. Crag hack with a pendant of dissipation or spint with some 1 spell power. I think actually Mr. Crag hack. Thank you for your amazing free item. That is very much so appreciated. Here, have all of these. Can we reach? We can reach. Tactics doesn't give me much. And also no book. That's completely fine. At least the AI can do some damage. Okay, Shiva will not have that much mana. I think loop number 1. Loop number 2. Okay, 1 and 3. That's it. That's the damage we could have caused. Okay, that's completely fine. So, Malcom should be... I should have actually summoned the boat before. Todd disembarked. That would have been quite the high tier move. So I tried to summon a boat but failed. Oh, actually we did summon the boat which I bought originally. That's pretty good. So, Sam, what can you get here in Eagle Eye? There is a Flowerbird here. Flowerbird is a man who I remember. Bird, I guess she can grab more. A little bit more for a level up, and Astral. Not too useful in Spinto, not too useful in Todd. I'm afraid, actually. You might also be not long for this world. So, let us attack Blue in his capital. Well, apparently Adela is not indoors. these small automaton fights have really taken the majority of my focus in this game anyway. Do I think it's worthwhile spending mana in a fight like this? I think... a little bit of experience. Yeah, sure thing. I think the experience will be very, very much so welcome. So, kind of actually wanted the automatons to stay alive. Okay, a little bit of experience, that's completely fine. And then Morton is here. Morton can choose what the artillery shoots, or what the towers shoot because of his artillery. So, let's put them indoors. Does this help me, them being closer? Potentially does, potentially doesn't, so... let's make a little bunker for them. Have the automatons out here and it should be fine. Actually, maybe like even like this. Does the bird come out? The bird does come out, that's fantastic. I kind of put them in a very bad place though. The units will want to go outdoors and attack them. Yeah, actually position them like perfectly so the AI would be up to some shenanigans. I guess I can reposition them. They still come outdoors with their units, which is the idea that I wanted to achieve. So, Mr. Wolf Raider. Okay, that's good. Then, Mr. Behemoth, can you finish the job here? You can. That's very, very clean. The engineers don't get to move before the samurans, but before the ogres, so that's fine. So, this, that, 3. Actually, we can do this. Boom, boom, and we can end the combat in this round. So, Wisdom is of course gonna be my choice. Day 3. If things go awry, an escape tunnel. For me, I don't think things should go awry. I think things should be like perfectly fine. And actually, in fact, I have to make 1 stacks of these, otherwise it will be merged into the town. So, yeah, once again, town defense against Shiva. Because of her fast units, the other does not really make sense to have. Now I feel like having extra quotes and maybe extra armadillos. The other units I don't think would make a big difference. So, this should be... Yep, Shiva says the same. And Floribert actually does attack the town. By the way, guest, will you try my map tomorrow? Tomorrow, no. I am like... I have to do things in real life. Have to get a pair of new shoes. That is the adventure I'm up to tomorrow. So, may cast a lightning bolt. I can also do that. I feel like that's completely fine. And yeah, these automatons are gonna be a little bit of a problem. Plus they can explode. Speed 8, speed 8. So I kind of don't want anyone out the doors, really. That would be the idea. Then looks like they don't really have a town, so and that's why the hero is not running away. Okay, feels like fine. And then blue goes for another hero, Ziph. Ziph is here. So this town is very well built up, but besides that, I think having like an astral here would be fantastic. We could give him 7 goblins, hobgoblins. He could grab the stable and he could go for like these objectives. There is a school of war here. Sam would be very, very happy to try and grab the school of war. Yeah, and also to grab a stable potentially. So this, we'll grab the school of war. I guess we can do the 12 defense for the little quest there, and also we can grab the +1 attack here. This town feels like it's very, very secure. Like, we shouldn't have any troubles defending it. This, do that. Well, Shiva went back into a boat. I suppose Todd can also do it. He can try to explore. So, +1 knowledge. Any school of magic that is like useful? No, not really. And yeah, Gerd, you can jump into the other boat. Malcom can regenerate the mana. And we can think very, very long and very hard about this life choice that we have. Shiva has a very strong, very powerful army. Ian has tier 7 creatures. He also has like a lightning bolt. This doesn't do much. I think we will let Shiva sail away, since I probably can't really muster an army for 7,000 that would be capable of defeating her. Like, even if I could, with the armadillos, with the upgrade for the bounty hunters, really do it, or no? What is gonna be your choice, Boots of Speed or Sandals of the Saints? I think I will take the Boots of Polarity instead. Or maybe, actually, you know what? What are those boots called that let you walk on all terrain in real life? That is very useful. Shiva lands again. Astral is being ambushed by Wrathmont, out of all people. Wonder if Wrathmont is gonna cast something. Protection from air is his choice. Very interesting. 60 damage, 30 damage. Also affects that, so we will wait. -3, damn it, I was hoping he wouldn't cast any shenanigans like -3. Fireball. What if these gremlins cannot brawl? Okay, then this. Can't believe Astral got ambushed. So, Sam has found herself a victim now because Wrathmont decided to be very naughty. Okay, that's that. We can. I guess we're heading out. We don't really need anything else from here. I suppose. Well, Josephine has a couple of war machines. Does Sam need any war machines? No, Sam does not need any war machines. Mysticism, sure thing. Actually, Josephine. Now you will be the carrier of the 7 Hobgoblins. You can grab the stable and hopefully you will not be ambushed. You will be able to grab everything in this biome. So 45 halflings. Ooh, some gems actually, very, very useful. And then Daramit. Well, I would like you to level up if that's at all possible, and I actually think this little nook here could be ideal for that. We could fight these Gogs with this little army that we have here. Grab the Crystal Cavern and then head back as well. So, Todd. Who's this? This is a Bertram. Wonder if they hid something here that... if I was a map maker, I would put flotsams like on the very edge of the map, so you would have incentive to go to the very edge as well, but that's just my opinion. So, money, well, oops, not this town. So, get a level 5 spell, if that would change anything. So, I do think 6 Orga Koi would be very, very useful. I guess the stacks that shoot are fine as well. Extra speed, or actually extra like health, hit points, so we can survive, so the towers can shoot. I feel like that would be it. So Shiva, come at me. I feel like we are ready to defend against you. Shiva does actually attack. That surprises me a little bit. She was very hesitant to do it before. Actually, maybe she only saw the Quattles and that's why they decided to attack. So, Mr. Angel. Yeah, we kind of have to take out Mr. Angel. He is just a massive pain. You can resurrect stacks. The 1 health point for Mr. Angel. I feel like we'll shoot a bird in that case. I feel like we will. Fine, and then... Okay, that's amazing. We could eat Mr. Angel. I feel like that's gonna be the ultimate disrespect indeed. So then... this and that, 1 and 2. I think Mr. Roboto is completely fine using his laser. Can't finish that off, can't finish that off. I guess we can go and block the Cyclops. That would be quite something. So, I also feel like maybe we do this. This. Oof. Okay, now my portal can move, but is it enough? I feel like, okay, with the bounty hunters shooting, we have defeated Shiva. She has some items, and navigation is an interesting pick for this map. Ooh, logistics. Technically we could sail to their little town a tiny bit faster, so Todd. There is indeed nothing here. This was a waste of time. Amazing. And the Gurn. I feel like Malcom. Where is Malcom? Malcom with his 7 automatons. A gift of 7 automatons. The Gurn. She's very happy. And then Malcom can try to summon the boat, right? Yes, we summon the boat, amazing. And we can restore his mana. Daramit will have an interesting fight for once in her life. I think we can do this. Okay, so this is indeed quite a fight. I guess we can block up those. another bolt. Okie dokie, so we learn the spell of the landmine. Not too useful, but sure thing. So Sam, you have a choice. You can either go up there or you can try to go... Actually, you know what, the quest for the 12 defense, but then again, maybe there is a town just right around the corner. So Josephine, you can grab this, and I guess it's better to grab the mines before the dwellings. So Ian, you do not have a summon boat, do you? No, you only have water walk. Water walk could be interesting if we could see places. We do see one place. That does feel quite interesting. Actually, we'll once again take the bank loan. It has been a huge help having like money on the go, like immediately. So I think we'll take the armadillos, and I think we will leave a few of these for defense. Other than that, okay, so actually, water walk. Aha, we can walk here and then we can walk back, of course, as well. So, ooh, a sulphurous layer. I wonder where, how you're supposed to take this one. So Bertram, I hope you don't have any surprises behind you. Looks like you might not have any surprises behind you. So Josephine can go grab the mine, then yeah, Ian, I'm very curious where this goes. No, oof, gonna get magic terror or not. Gonna get a frost ring apparently. Ooh, there is a small island with the chaos hiders here. That's pretty interesting. You also have a hill fort, because Dermot can grab the crystal cavern for free. I guess, Mr. Todd, you could kind of give a boat. Yeah, you could give a boat to Mr. Eanswythe. Could he reach it though? No, damn it, I misplaced it. I kind of was thinking maybe it would be the other way around. Chaos Hiders are not... Oh no, the best fight. Damn it. Damn you, Todd, what have you done? And... I guess Gerd can sail up here. And yeah, Sam can just continue on. We do see rally flag, we do also see a star axis and a tree for a level up, and 2 heroes for red. What is going on here, you little rapscallions? So I could technically build a mage guild in my main town, but that's kind of super far away. Oh yeah, there is another player here as well, Sanya. Level 3 Melchior or level 1 Jaeger. So, I think Malcom can grab those. Gerd can most definitely keep sailing, and she does find a land. Yeah, Ian. Can you water walk? Yeah, you can water walk. That's amazing. Just water walk back to your town, and then in that case Todd can stop being a failure and go into the boat as well. Negative morale here, as it was taken already. So, 2000 gold, sure thing. Armorer would be pretty decent. Would mean no logistics though. I think actually we'll hold out for like logistics. It doesn't look like there is a town immediately here. I could just follow the heroes with Sam. I feel like that is indeed quite worthwhile, as I do have advanced pathfinding. I shouldn't be slowed down by this terrain too much. And Josephine, you can in the stable. So I am quite confident that I should be able to beat this Sanya. And you know what, in fact, let me build a level 5 mage guild. Show me what you got. It's got air summons. That is not what I was looking forward to. That's not too hot in my opinion. The whirlpool apparently has other exits. So, Gurn, we can finally see what's here. Well, now you kind of have to land. Yeah, there is something on the other side, for sure. Todd. Okay, that's that. Loinus is coming. Oh boy, oh boy. So, how strong is this hero? This is just a regular Zubin. I think we should be able to defend against the regular Zubin. Like a Josephine or someone. Melchior. I think Josephine should be fine. As long as we give her some troops. And... Actually, maybe we can have the engineers to repair the automatons, or the dreadnoughts rather. So Sanya, you have decided to attack me for some reason. I do not know why. You thought this was a good idea. I guess I can do this. Minus all your magi. Minus all your gremlins. Perhaps you should come closer to me. I swear it's not gonna be that bad. Let's do that. Okay, Sanya decides to run away. That's that. I kind of want to give Todd the automatons, but this can be done in the next turn as well. So, Ian can be defending. A little starting island. Be chilling, and oh, there is a library here. What is here? Oh, logistics. That's exactly what I wanted for my last skill. So Sam can continue on. When it comes to Josephine, however, I think the two gremlins will have to be dismissed. I think I definitely want the birdies and probably, well, it's kind of sad, it's just the birdies and that's it. I think Zubin shouldn't be able to reach us just yet, you know? I do need to keep these 1 stacks though. Yeah, we're gonna bank on the fact that Zubin didn't reach us. So, Orrin, ooh. Okay, that's quite a Giga Chad move with the Titans there. Being split as 1 stacks. I think the Griffin will be nastier to deal with, so yeah, I'll do this. And he even takes my boat, so... Yeah, I know Todd is already in the boat, but it's not for him. Damn it, game, let me summon a boat for Eanswythe. That is very, very, very sad. So, I would like... some of these. You know what, actually? Melchior, you have a job to do. 7. I thought the automaton specialist should have slightly better results, I would hope. They still have the split with the Titans there though, which is just making me incredibly sad. Let's upgrade the units that we already have in the army. Boom, boom, boom. This Melchior is fine grabbing the extra thing here. Josephine is just fine defending. Sam. fine. It looks like there's a town right there. So, Eanswythe, tell me, if you water walk, yes you can actually attack this rascal, this rapscallion Orrin. I think we should, if we just take everything we can get, and we teach him a lesson. Yeah. Oops, sure thing, and these cost so much. They're so incredibly expensive, so the archers in the middle, I kind of want the slower troops, I mean the archers on the side, I just want the slower troops in the middle, so Orrin, you absolute buffoon. Oh, you win? Is that what you think is gonna happen in this battle? Because I'm very skeptical if you are correct about this. Giants? So, Mr. Titan, I did how much damage with the lightning bolt? 250. So if I can soften you off, I can kind of attack you with the magic. Those giants, do I kind of want them to be positioned? I feel like it's fine if they get to attack one unit. Actually, I think we should focus on Agar immediately in the beginning of the battle, so... Cool. They blinded those. Okay, that's very, very sad. So I do think, however, that 250 plus whatever this is gonna be. Good enough. Well, I want to save him if I can. Oh boy, those nuggets without retaliation, they are quite a menace. So, should be using a special attack to get to attack without the retaliation, and I kind of want the engineers to just be staying here for a little while. I can't believe Orrin, but actually then again Orrin has like insane stats. Orrin, why do you have such insane stats? That's why you're dealing so much damage. It's because you can. I could also summon 32 elementals in this fight. So being blinded does not really help me. So retaliation here, I guess I will summon. Okay, one summon, I guess another summon should come after it, then we could actually go for the triple whammy here. That's like the most perfect thing that could have happened. So boom. Double whammy here. If I could make it a triple whammy. But no, I can't. Still don't feel like it's fine. Okay, and then Mr. Cavalier, what are you going to be doing? Maybe I can give you... Yes, that's exactly what I thought I would do. And Orrin flees. Ian says Earth Magic. I haven't discovered the town portal yet, so I'm going to be refusing that. So apparently this fight was much bigger than I anticipated it to be. Then... also around Todd here, just done a little bit of exploration. So, Josephine, well, can't really do much. I guess you just have to stay with like this, with Zubin prying around, and Zubin will be attacking the town. I was thinking this could happen. But I feel very confident that the birds alone will be able to defend. Actually, should attack the griffin immediately. As the griffin is usually the thing the towers don't want to focus. And as a result, he becomes problematic very, very quickly. Should attack like this. Damn it, the towers do not understand what they're doing. So I'm gonna do this. Everyone just wants to defend. As I say, that the towers are like incomplete disagreeal with the situation. We should plug the hole. We should plug the hole and then we should think a little bit about what else is happening here. So, how far can you reach? How far can you reach? Well, this one would be moving first. I guess I kind of have to go back into the corner there. Oof. So we actually lose the stronghold to town, because I was a bit too greedy. Cuthbert didn't really do too much about this. I mean, Mr. Bird cannot reach in one turn. That would be good. Okay, that's good. Well, minus triple 3 for the spell cast. Couldn't really do much there. Oh, actually, wait, we have a haste. We could haste up and attack in their face. So, well, that's pretty sad. And they also steal my boat. So, now... what is this? This is a Jabarkas, and this town seems pretty poorly defended. I think actually Malcom, or somebody else that I could buy, could be heading to this town and taking it with relative ease. Actually, I wonder about this town. Ooh. If I had more mana, if I had some mana actually, I could probably take the town. But I can't, as I do not have any mana, so then Melchior can advance his diplomacy. It's protection from fire. Dermot. What can I do with you? I guess you can... You already have your mana restored. Kind of a half-decent hero, but you just have junk as units. I guess you could just be heading around with the army that you have, even if it's not too good, you know? You would simply be stealing the mines and such. You would be annoying to the opponents. And yeah, let's actually go and try to take this town. Should attack this, should attack that. 9 speed, 8 speed, oof. Like 1, 2, 3. 170, I mean... Oh, actually we have a haste. That is a very, very useful spellcast. So, if we deal with all of those, then we can block off this guy from shooting, we can block off this guy from shooting. And do 2 for 1. Boom. And 64 of those. Oh, actually, let's do it like this, so neither of those, well, maybe, Well, only one of them can reach, that's kind of fine. Shield. I suppose, okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted them to go outdoors. Okay, thankfully the ballista finished off the last opponent there, so if we could build a level 4 mage guild, it would be amazing in this town. And, well, what are we lacking for it? We are lacking just some sulfur. 1, 2, 3, 4, and actually, ta-da! Resurrection, well, I do have earth magic, so that's fine. That is actually fine indeed. Can't restore any more mana, and I think Sam should just keep going in that case. So, Jaeger. I do like Mr. Jaeger here, as he has some units, so he can be useful. He can kind of leave these in the town, and then he can go and investigate the other direction if there's anything interesting here. Just one defense stat, well that's not too interesting. Malcom, I would kind of like if you or someone else would head out. Like if we could retake the Stronghold town, that would be amazing. Ooh, they're also summoning a boat. And also, wait, they got to fully buy out the town. That's very, very sad. Yeah, that's super duper sad, so... I feel like Dermot is completely fine. Chasing away this Nimbus. I feel like Melchior... his leadership... Oh wait, this town has almost nothing. So we would have to make 3 stacks of those. We would have units like these defending. Ay. You don't even have like some spells, well, shame. But perhaps with the automatons we can defend. Can't take this town, Ian does not have, well, it needs, I suppose. I am always thinking we can get earth magic at the university back home, but what's the chance that we will head back home? I need to find a way to get like mana for Ian. Ooh, this is a way to get mana for Ian, so now actually he can take the town. That is very much welcome. Sam. There is a Grindan here. They didn't have like a Colossus built here, you know, they didn't have a Grail. This Grindan would actually be a little bit of a problem, especially if he can walk through this terrain nicely. That would be like a very, very big problem, so... I guess it's fine if we put Jaeger here, if he just blocks the movement point for a little bit. And then, yeah, Melchior, you kinda did everything that you could have done. I guess we can take 2 small loans of $1 million. And... I guess Dargan, you are being bought out. What units would Malcom need to defeat these? I guess sandworms, shooters, and some 1-stacks? Like 3 1-stacks, I guess. Will these be done again? Okay, I don't feel like I'm gonna be building many more mage guilds. So I might as well convert everything into gold at the moment. Maybe like another one. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 1 stacks. 5, 6. Then the quartile stack he has a 7. And yeah, now you also have the summon boat, which is very much so needed to get off this island. So Malcom does feel brave enough to beat Zubin, especially with a little bit of spellcasting. Alright, well, let's see if our talents hold up to the task. So Cuthbert attacks first. I am thinking, so I think, okay, so the behemoth, in my opinion, he's gonna see this and he's gonna be like, I wanna do this. Then I could detonate on retaliation, and then I can place this one here. I don't think the Cyclops would fall for such a scam. But the other units might. So we could also protect. One stack would be plugging up holes. Don't want the genie to go into this hex actually, so then I don't want the genie to go into that hex either, so oh wait, this is a hex where there is no mud. I thought there's like the the mud or whatever this is, the debris in front. I'm not that used to the textures of this town quite yet, even though, you know, I played like many great campaigns and scenarios with it. So I think they would just be running away. No, Cuthbert is defeated. And okay, so Zubin here. I still do think Malcom should sail and try to capture the town. Deramet saw a Nimbus trying to scramble into a boat. Yeah. Nimbus who's trying to scramble into a boat. I think we can just beat him up, you know? Foolish Nimbus. Approach me, if you dare. Okay, and... okay, no, almost. Okay, so a level up, that's pretty good. And I guess we can go for the mines. So yeah, Melchior did do like an amazing town defense. Very happy about him. Next would be Orrin, or Cuthbert again. Oh, Cuthbert, actually, did Cuthbert, like, survive? And yeah, we definitely need to get Orrin because we wouldn't have anyone defending this town. So yeah, let's try to snatch Orrin down. He has his amazing stats, though. 250. Guess we can delete his Magi. Will be fine. So 1, 2, 3. Can also repair with the smaller stacks. I have to remember now. It's the Wolf Raider. Oh no! It blinded me. Aye. 250 though. we'll take that retaliation here. Could block Mr. Orc. Maybe let's dispel. Let's do this. I think Orrin will be running away, yes. So we just lost the mechanics for that. This town should be mine in the next turn. Mr. Grindan has like ran away, which is a bit surprising to me. Mr. Dargan, you would have to defend against the shenanigans of Zubin and Sam. There is a Victoria here. I wonder if she has a secret. We will find out if she drops any interesting loot. Sadly, they have the speed priority over me, which means I'll have to this is fine. Yeah, they can't reach the shooter. Then I do have a resurrection, but I don't really feel like that would be too useful. Maybe actually against the sandworms. Still though, I think we should delete all of those. Like the retaliation away from the bird. And then this would really hurt if it connected onto me. And yeah, I guess we're just body blocking. I would really like these fantastic creatures. Yes, okay, amazing. So expert wisdom is completely fine. Okay, griffins, not too exciting. And I wonder if there's anything worthwhile down in this little swampy area. Just a crystal cavern. I think we'll pass up onto that. I will not take it. It's not worth my time. So, Melchior, what can you do besides staying in this town? I guess staying in this town with these little troops that you do have is quite a fine deal, and I kind of want to do it like that. Sure thing. So, Wayfarer boots. Yeah, that's the one I meant. By the way, guess our boys up tonight? I don't know. I haven't asked anyone anything. And if no, do we play some fast 1v1? Sure thing, actually. We haven't played in a while. I did promise a game to you in March, and I never delivered. I haven't played Heroes 3 in a while, you know. Ooh, actually, fair point indeed. So, Red has rebought Victoria. I think Malcom with a brazen landing like this should be victorious. Damn it. After she takes the stables. Ooh, there's a magic mill here. So this should be completely fine as well. This man can just stand here. And yeah, they have a couple of castle heroes. I feel like this is fine. So Cuthbert got defeated. And I think, yeah, unfortunately, Quetzals and Mr. Orrin, somehow they got castle heroes. So Mr. Orrin actually had quite a bunch of stats. Quite a few items as well. So I feel like this is a little bit better. The shield, standing a bit better. Defense, I guess defense matters more for me. And I kind of want a luck. So, Ian can restore mana in this town. I like how both of them have 61. experience. Actually, both of them have 10 mana and the resistance spell. The more I look, the more I see that Agit and Straker are actually the same person. They're so similar. Level 2 Crag Hack, that's very interesting. So, I think Agit just needs to check if there's anyone snooping around here. It looks like there isn't. And no Snoop Dogg attacks. So, Dargam goes back into the town. I feel like it's gonna be fine defending with him. We can grab the Mercury. And Sam, you can get some more spell power. And yeah, we should be completely fine in all the towns. This one is a little bit on the edge of being safe or not being safe. Let's build the mana generator just in case, so we will have more mana. And I feel like it's gonna be fine. We will just buy a hero from the new week and then defend against Zubin. So this all-powerful Grindan actually encounters my Deramit. That's quite sad, and I think she should run away. Perhaps this Deramit could even be the one defending against the Zubin. And Ingram. I actually thought Grindan was up here. Completely fine, just waiting for another turn. Nothing should really reach. Ice Bolt 1 and Ice Bolt again. And I'm completely fine losing. Mr. Jaeger. So Mage Growth. Okay. So we have what? We have a Deramit and we have a Nimbus, level 2 Nimbus with Wisdom and Fire Magic. Amazing guy. I think we will actually be buying out the Deramit here. So, she can reach, okay. Thane up there. Interesting. So, okay. I think Malcom probably has the highest priority. Through Eagle Eye Observation, Malcom is able to learn the Death Ripple and remove obstacle, but apparently he does lose this fight. What spells do you have? Well, you have a landmine. Oh, actually I do have a landmine as well. 5. Hasting this guy for 3 extra speed. 1, 2, 3. Lets him go inside, but not much else. We'll wait. We'll shoot those. Kind of need them to come outdoors, you know? Ooh, Death Ripple. He gets rid of his own 1 stacks. Okay, I think the Kuatal is completely fine attacking those chieftains. Then, since we don't fully kill, I think we have to do this. Cyclops, wait. Okay, from like a magic arrow. And defend the fan. Oof. Have to like brawl those down somehow. The triple, oof. And Malcom gets fully overcome. That is very sad. Melchior, perhaps you're up for the job. So Grindan is also like a massive pain. I guess like Sam should get rid of this Ingram. There's so many opponents, there's 3 opponents, and it feels like they're all fighting me. Well now, let's... Glorious victory for minimal casualties. Those are the fights that I do like. So, do I have something silly? You can take multiple stacks out. Well, I guess the Mass Haste is still the best cast to do. This. Damn it, well. The AI has gotten really fancy with things like teleportation and such, so 115 and 115. Do you get the 7? No, you don't even get the orcs down. That is super duper sad. So beat down Mr. Orc. Shoot here. And then, so let's do it like this. 1, 2. Okay, so same as the AI auto results, but with more mana spending, which is pretty sad. So, we can grab the Garden of Knowledge at the very least. Definitely should be sending a hero out here. Maybe we can send out a castle hero here to retake the stronghold. That would be a high tier gameplay. And Eanswythe. The Grindan is coming to here, so maybe we should think about escaping this town. Well, actually, the water walk would be the way to escape this town. Deramit and, yeah, Mr. Dargam. Is my main town actually in big danger? That is my question, so... I don't think it is, especially if I get a couple of creatures as upgrades. So, wait, and well, Melchior will need to think of a way to be useful, but for now I just want him chilling in the town. Yeah, is there anyone without a town? Perhaps Tan does not have a town, and yeah, Grindan looks to be like the most powerful enemy one can meet at the moment. That would be really sad if there would be a town in the corner, but then again there's like treasures here. I do think maybe there is a town on the side here. I still haven't found the tower town. So yeah, ooh, actually a magic wall. And who is this? This is Ziph. Ziph is quite powerful. Yeah, perhaps that is indeed a town there. So, what is this? Like a random Henrietta? Agit. You've run into a random Henrietta. She's very powerful. Okay, so Deramit. I do feel that with this little army, she maybe lets grab just a few more troops. Do you wish to retreat? Are you kidding me? I would think Deramit is able, from all people, at least she's able to well, Death Ripple for the anti-blind, okay. I guess we can double hit here, at the very least. You wouldn't Death Ripple again, would you? I guess I kind of have to assume they would. Also, this is like my strongest creature, so in the field, well, maybe the second strongest. Now, oh no, my shooters are blocked and everything's just sad. Damn it, how are they outplaying me like this? I didn't think they would. Zubin with his actually he has some stats. That's how he's managing this. And don't tell me I have to run away with Deramit. Did I really, like, well, I could have saved those guys. Oh no, it's falling apart. Fine, Dargam. He has a Death Ripple, so I need something that can withstand. My voice is like crackling so horribly at the moment. It's almost like I'm hitting second puberty again. So do this. Make them as 1 stacks as well. Yeah, everyone just kind of has to sit in a town at the moment, otherwise they're like in danger. That's super duper sad, but it is what it is, you know? I can't believe it either, actually. Well, random Titan, well, I don't know why Ziph is attacking, but sure thing. Okay, so, Mr. Oh my goodness, he's taking his sweet time. What is this? Are you kidding me? I can only use the 1 stacks here. Okay, at least this one can move. So it's super duper sad, so maybe let's do it like this. So, meteor shower. That was an unexpected cast, if I have to say so. Yeah, you do have to. I would kind of need to blind one of the units, but it needs to happen at the very end. So, like, maybe this into that. Maybe even step 1 hex back. Unexpected meteor shower. That's, yeah. With this terrain as well, because it's super disgusting. Well, the problem is that I only have like 1 decent creature with the oligoid turquoise trying to do all the carrying. So I would need to blind something. The Manga Queens, the Ogres. He also blinded one of my troops. That's quite something, isn't it? Well, I would also need to deal with this little prankster, so they cannot run away. Oh, I would also need to deal with this little prankster, so damn it, there's too many things happening and I just have to like resurrect at the moment. It's kind of run away, are they not? Oh, thankfully. Okay, the ballista decided to be merciful. Okay, let's do this and this. So lost all of our shooters, but we didn't let them run away. We actually have expert earth magic at the moment because of that. So, Sam, you very desperately need this magic wall. Yeah. Very desperately this magic wall indeed. What is this? This is a witch hut for armor. Okay, the tower town is here, and thankfully I can reach it. One, two, three, and thankfully we can also just resurrect all of them. Boom. Okay. The town is like bruh. All of this is okay. Berserk town portal. Okay. With the town portal in my pocket, if I would have it in my pocket, I could very easily dominate this map. I think Nimbus, for all the fantastic skills that he carries with him. I think we want like a single Magi. And then maybe like 3 Master Genies. This would be his magnum opus army of defense. This doesn't seem too strong actually, so... Can't believe I let that happen. I believe this is happening as well. Grindan is kind of just chilling. You know what, I think I will concede this town. I don't want them to have like the behemoth stack, and I don't want them to have the bird stack. And yeah, I kind of think the other resources. So, I will buy the behemoth for myself. The bird for myself. Can I scuff them somehow? No. I guess I can do 7-1 stacks on this town. Actually, wait, I can scuff them. can do this, and we can buy 2 of these, so they would have less units, less of these Cyclops in a single stack. So I think time for Ian, Mr. Ian, to... He can't reach... Are you kidding me? He cannot reach over with his water walk. What am I supposed to do here and then? Defend like this? Oh no. Massive disasters all around. Well, I guess we would just be chilling on the edge here. I guess Adelaide, she can go for the 1000 experience. Nothing else that doesn't hurt her. Dargam is just chilling. Oh no, 88 mechanics. That's quite a large amount. And yeah, Nimbus just also be pretty sad. Damn it, and they're not even going to fight with each other. The triple and protection from air. Okay, well, my spells are a little bit cheaper. I would not need to deal with our genie. Can we like protect, like pray up my skeletons or something? So we can defend. Chilling in the corner. Ooh. Mr. Golem even got it inside. That's pretty sad. I don't wanna lose the different stacks, but I feel like I should use the parried up skeleton to help the fight. So 2 and 2. Damn it. Wish I would have rolled that. Well, Thane does recapture the town and even goes inside of it. 35, I guess. Damn you, Loinus, for having so much mana. So, any other Master Gremlin, or the regular Gremlin, is in the way of the moats. I can't really go outdoors even. So, yeah, Wisdom is fine. Tan has been vanquished. Okay, at the very least now we have one less opponent to deal with. That is good news indeed. So, Sam unfortunately has to attack a fully upgraded like town. I didn't even get to the spells beforehand, so at least the towers decided to shoot something that is useless. 300. I suppose this brawl. So, I think the best I can do is resurrect all of these, and then be fine with losing those speculum. So, +1 knowledge, and we also gain all of the fantastic spells. So now, with a town portal, I could potentially achieve some greatness. I think I'm completely fine taking 3 of the Master Genies. So, yeah. I think I'm completely fine. Immediately town portaling, right? Do I have a magic well near somewhere? Near one of the towns? No, not really. So, 1, 2, 3. I control 5 towns and there's a 6th town. And it looks like blue might not have any. So, I think town portal 2, the Stronghold town here, is completely fine. This shield is much better. This necklace potentially is better. Actually, then again, this shield is better. So, we would be taking away units which are very strong in a vacuum, or which can be massed together. Something like this would be fine. Then, I guess we would be... Oh, I should have maybe left for the engineers. Going back to my... Actually, wait, going back to this castle town for the stables. Going to my starting town. And chilling here for one single turn to restore the mana. After that, attacking Zubin. That seems like that could be like a very good plan. Oh, Henrietta is here, of course. So, unfortunately don't have enough to upgrade like the Serpentarium, otherwise we would have like a beautiful stack here. So this, yeah, the Quetzals perhaps they can sit out for a little while. If only we had some crystals, if only I hadn't sold those away. Also, well, maybe. So I would like to take, let's say, the two angels. Let's go back to the Stronghold town. Let's grab, let's say, the Cyclops, for example. Hide a creature which can brawl. So, this should be fine against Henrietta. Glorious victory with no casualties whatsoever. Advanced logistics so we could reach further. And blue has been vanquished and they didn't even have any items. Then... yeah, I feel like we can just go back to the main town. And Sam can reach Zubin, so I think we should reach Zubin. So mass haste. This. Okay, Zubin got defeated as well. That's very, very good. And Dargim can reclaim those dwellings. And I guess we're fine putting Melchior indoors. So they should only have these two heroes, Grindan and... like the town, essentially. So, can Grindan reach this town in 2 turns? I think he can. I think I should take it very seriously. So, ooh, 54 mechanics. What do I not want? I guess we can... well, the robots work together very well. I think I actually want the Cyclops for like the final town siege. So, we would be going to the second town here. Now we also have air summons as a valid option, so... grab those, grab these. Grab all of the engineers and perhaps the one automaton or something silly like that. Would we be able to defeat a Grindan with such an army? Well, we also have a Baronet here, so perhaps if we did this 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I feel like the Baronet is just fine flagging dwellings and such. Okay, so lattice, and I think on the way here we do have a magic item. No, we don't. We do not have a magic well here. We do have a thing here. Oh, but we can water walk. Okay, that's completely fine in that case. So, I know what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be water walking and then attacking their town. So, Grindan decides not to go for that immediately, which is a big mistake. You foolish Grindan. And Victoria is also a little bit exposed, so Dargum can recapture everything from my main island that I was trapped on, by the way. I like how this is the only one. This player is like away from the known world. I feel like there should be like a little bit of a reward for that, you know? Technically, I played the most difficult starting position because you can't even escape on your own terms. So Grindan is actually attacking Zubin. Yeah, Zubin was actually quite powerful. So, yeah, I think this is fine. Champions decided to step into a landmine. It's completely fine as well. We shouldn't put them so close together. Alright. That's that. So, okay, Victoria. Victoria does not scare me, for I know her secret. It's landmines, so I wonder if that joke will ever get old. It probably already has. What would be the closest town? This would be the closest town. So we actually have a Henrietta and we have a Evacious on our hands. So a Henrietta is completely fine. She just gives us free halflings. I think that's just amazing. I like how the AI got armorer on her. Ooh, Lena is here as well, so what would be the best position for Lena? I guess Lena would be just be bought out in this town. And so I'll give her a quote, just so she's faster at leveling up. Okay, advanced estates. And then she would be accidentally running into Victoria, which is a bit of a shame. So she'd like to upgrade the quotes, but I don't think it will be possible in this map at the moment, so Victoria, Grindan, and whoever this is, oh no. Let's cast Water Walk already. Then let's walk into an empty town. This is beautiful. Jabarkas. I think Evacious should be fine, just defending, so 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We can give him like an automaton. Okay, wait, actually, hold up. He has a bunch of Cyclops. Okay, that should be fine. Then wait, hold up. Let's go to the castle town for the extra movement points. And the smith is one poor halberdier. I don't think that they will be able to reach just yet, you know? I think this town is safe for the time being. I could be wrong though, that would be pretty sad. And yeah, they're not even going for that town, which is pretty sad, so... I don't believe them, they want to assassinate my lean. So, let us grab the army we have in large quantities. I guess I'll take the automaton just because. So. Sam should go here. Okay, she's fine. Okay, now I think my last big stack should probably be like halfling grenadiers. I feel like they will be focused by the towers, they will be focused by everything, and they will be useful as such in my army. Thankfully didn't sell all the crystals, and wait, I also had these, so... So yeah, Victoria. I think you do not have a chance, as we can mass haste, and then it should be fine. So, -6 birds, -4 of these, all of those, boom, boom, boom. Okay, Victoria is dealt with. Then Jabarkas, I feel like it's gonna be fine with him. Let's go to this town, and we should face Grindan in glorious combat. Okie dokie, so basically swap the army around. I wonder if Ian would be strong enough to... No, I think I have to go attack Grindan with my Sam. Otherwise, he's just going to escape and it's not going to be fun for anyone. Can I reach him? Oh, I actually can reach him. Oops. I need to go into the town, but hey. Okay, we can reach him. I definitely should in that case. Actually, I have enough for like 2 town portals. No, actually I do not have enough for 2 town portals. Ian should not be marinating in this town either, but hey. You know what, I think it's fine. We'll just charge ahead with Sam. I don't think Grindan doesn't have that many stats. So it's all fine. So we can just do this, mass haste. And they decided to blind, okay. Well, actually we can double attack here. With my own halflings being eaten. That was such a shame. Sad. Somebody's sad. And then 3 turns to reach the town. That should be it. That is their timer for their demise. 3 turns. And I guess I technically could send out another hero from the castle. To like... Okay, what is the speed? I think the champions... Yeah, the champions and the griffins are the same speed. Jabarkas, where are you heading, you fool? It looks like they have bought the old Grindan again. Oh, this is what they meant with that. I thought actually if you defeat the AI hero, they do not have him anymore, but it looks like they do. They can simply rebuy him. It's almost like they have the tavern invite, you know? Pesky AIs cheating, always. Ay ay ay. So, very quickly, let's do some alchemy. Let's transmute everything into gold. Okay. This and that. And what else? Like, I don't know, some crusaders. Just for the hell of it. Foolish Jabarkas. And we can explore the map a little bit, I suppose. Okay, and also do this. So, Jabarkas is heading back to the town. Grindan is in the middle of nowhere still. Ah, yeah, such a shame. So, magic, no, I'm not too interested in that. What is here? Oh, fortune. We already know the spell. That's a shame. Doesn't do much against the golems, but you know, it is what it is, so. Expert logistics, so now we can move super duper fast around the map. And wait, they didn't have like a dimension door or anything. No, they didn't have a dimension door. That would have sped things up a little bit. And then I suppose we're just trying to catch their last few heroes who have from the dome. Would have been useful if I found that a little bit earlier. So, I like this little island with the sulphurous layer though. It wasn't relevant at all, but it's very thematic. So, sure thing, we can actually grab a level 2 Floribert. And we could give him a book. Actually, I think he already has a book. Here, Floribert, have an eagle eye. Okay, and then Sam. Oh, you can water walk for sure. I don't think you have enough movement points to do it this turn though. So Jabarkas is going for the town, Grindan is going down here. And okay. Last few moves with everyone. So Sam can water walk and we cannot reach a Grindan, that's a shame. Well, I guess we can reach the treasure chest at the very least. We do like a little meme fight, we don't have to, but we can. We don't have a slow though, that's just pretty sad. I think actually Mr. Hydra can play with the other Hydra a little bit. And we also have one resurrection through Mr. Archangel, so it should be fine. Okay, this... that. I'll have to check out the quests for D12 defense after I finish the map, so halflings, I don't think that would make a big difference for Grindan. I think he's running out of steam. Oh, actually wait, maybe Eanswythe could have done this fight. Well, too late to do that now. And yeah, I think this town should also, wait, let's upgrade the Cyclops so we have even stronger troops. So, Mr. Evacious, the last town fight of the map, goes to you. Oh, you can't clone though, damn it. Well, we can clone some orcs. I think it's fun. Damn it! Death Ripple was not expected. I wanted to do many shots with those orcs, you know? Triple whammy, even, but it didn't happen. So, get rid of those. And Grindan scrambling to find the town. Month of the Earth Worm. So, and damn it, Ian, can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. Okay, so in that case, but you are gonna have 8 movement points left. Okay, that's fine. In that case, I delegate this final responsibility to you. You can have all of the good units. You can have. I will leave Sam with 1 engineer, as she was meant to be. No items that are that useful. I guess we can give you like more miscellaneous items. No, not really. Everything for combat. More mana or resistance. Actually, I think more mana would be more beneficial to you. And yeah, you have the best items a man could dream of. So now, Ian, I think it's your destiny to defeat the villain Grindan. And, well, we don't even have a haste. We do have a summon, so that's fine. And also do this, just... maybe haste up? Nope. Expert fire magic, and red has been vanquished. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated and victory is yours. And for such a score, for such a result, I am a cavalier. I absolutely cannot believe how this map began, with me being trapped on a small island. I don't think that's intentional, but that is pretty funny. So, at this 85 turns, this is quite a lot actually. But what could I really do against such madness of starting in the, you know, very far away lands? I am gonna be checking out the map. I'm very happy with the... I'm very happy with how this turned out to be. It could have been very bad if it just came with like tier 7 units. You know, if the first hero landing would have been one which has only high tier units. Ooh, there was a town here actually, so we missed quite a bit. So purple starts the map like this, completely trapped. You cannot get this boat no matter how you try. It's because this is a water hex. These are sand dunes. It's literally placed in the water. And also we have the... if you buy a boat here, it spawns it here, so you cannot grab it, so you're just completely stuck. I'm gonna try to get the 12 defense that I needed for that one quest. So, on my small island, I kind of locked into the best item for the sword slot. +1 knowledge. So, my small island, we did see it. Just really quickly. I'm very curious about that quest for that 12 knowledge, so I'm taking these small fights. So yeah, the most amazing what is it called, university that man has ever seen. So red starts out here. Red has a much better biome in my opinion already, because they have the stables right here in the middle. Some difficulty clearing out. Actually didn't see what the grail was, so actually let's try to very quickly. They get one of the 3 pieces, and it looks like it could be in the stronghold biome. 273 experience there. So yeah, their little biome actually even has a library, and that's pretty ridiculous. So over here they have a garden biome. I guess this is the other players. Well, actually this is very far away. Maybe there's like a neutral biome between these two. Estates. Ooh, this I would have liked if I knew this existed, but I didn't know it existed, so let's very quickly all the stats in the universe. So, is there any shield piece? This is Blue's starting biome. What did they get? They get offered ballistics, that's pretty sad. But they also only have one direction. I guess they get forced out very far away from their homeland, which could be a massive detriment. 24 zombies as joiners, that's quite wild. Ooh, so now we can check. Ooh, it is a great thing to meet someone better than I. You have achieved defense skill 12. Will you accept the rewards of doing so? We'll say defense skill. Kirill just wanted to give you some more defense. Someone who's worthy. So, anything else interesting? Green would start out like this. Oh boy, actually Green would have such a nightmare going for his like special resource dwellings. Let's hold it for spell power. What did they get in this domain of suppression? That is a worthy item. Iona. But hey, what I didn't get to see is this. The dragon dwelling. You can just casually have rust dragons here. That is pretty wild to me. This tree would ask you for 2,000 gold, and there would be a hill fort. There would also be a whirlpool here, which doesn't actually lead to anything. There's actually nothing in the water, so this water is extremely sad. I guess I can check what they got for their scholar, not too much. This is an interesting thing. What is in this? Ooh, logistics estates. Air magic and offense. This would have been also very good. University. I would have been very happy with that one. So, in this university. Earth magic, logistics, fire magic, and mysticism. Ooh, actually these universities rolled as something very amazing. What is here? Wisdom. So what did this quest guard ask? We have a problem with our king. He doesn't like to be surrounded by immature people. Therefore, you need to be of a 10 level in order to pass through. Excellent. Now that you are 10 level, our king will not have any problems with you. Do you wish to pass at this time? Sure thing. What is this Pandora box? I'm very curious about that. But before I do that, I want to quickly check out the little grail puzzle. Above the what? So the grail. Whoops. The grail is actually here on this hex, right? Actually, no, it's one above. No, is it? No, it's not one above. It's next to the trees, so it's like here. The grail is right here. But anyway, you would have a little biome here with some zealots. An endless sack of gold, a completely free town that is not built up at all, even one bit, and a Pandora book. This is so funny. There's only 2 obelisks, and the guy with the grail in the biome gets one of them. What about this Pandora box? What is in here? Do you wish to open the box? You should have known better. You are attacked by 5 dragons. That would have been actually Sam has found treasure. Rust Dragons joins Sam's army. If I would have been attacked by 5 Rust Dragons, I think I would have died in most cases. That's very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting, but yeah. This was the dawn of war. War indeed did dawn. I think I got the worst position possible in this map, and actually I think Blue probably has the 2nd worst position next to me, because he's like kind of forced away, like into the middle. Green can just go and attack Blue very easily. You would have like no idea that this even exists. Yeah, you don't even have a shipyard. This is like brutal. I think Orange is probably in the best position. You can pick up the early chests and then you can buy another hero and you would get the sawmill in orbit immediately. Or actually no, Red has by far the best starting position. And with the Grail in his biome. With a library nearby. Okay, I've checked out this map. It didn't seem very balanced, but it was very interesting. Actually, these two are together. It's kind of interesting that the 2 barbarians that are playing against the other players have the best positions on the whole map. That is very interesting design, but yeah. Would this be interesting with a friend? Yeah, maybe. If you don't play as the guy who's starting without a ship. Without the ability to escape his island. Oh no. Anyway. This was Dawn of War, the map, not the game. The early 2000s strategy game. I was guest 273. And I thank you all for watching, and I will see you either later in the evening, if I decide to stream the game against Alken, or tomorrow, potentially. So yeah. If not, then I will see you next week. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you all. And it is time for the stream to end. The button is loading in. Well,